All right, YouTube. So check this out. I'm hearing a lot of people making the video on Pittsburgh police and 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. with no officers at the front desk at the police station. And there's multiple police stations throughout Pittsburgh, whether it's Zone 1, Zone 2. So there's no officers in the city of Pittsburgh, period, that are going to be taking calls, but they do have supposedly 22 officers out. So I don't know if that's 22 individual officers or 22 cars. Obviously, it's 22 officers, and at night they riding two in a car. So break that down. It's probably 10 cars out in the whole city of Pittsburgh. And being that they're not taking calls, they're not taking calls. So basically, you can leave it, forget leaving a message. They're not taking calls. So with that being said, what's going on is that they are catching crime in progress. Meaning if they riding around and they happen to see something, they're going to intervene. Now let me tell y'all something. You cannot be mad at law enforcement because this is what they're doing. We know what they're doing. You know, the head of them, what they're doing. Some of the officers don't even know what's going on. They're just, okay, we got to cut back. But let me tell y'all something. This ain't nothing but the purge. All right? I tell Pittsburgh residents, I work in Pittsburgh, by the way. I work in Pittsburgh every day, 5 days a week. I see it all. And big ups to those officers out there. Salute. I do love law enforcement. You know, they put their life on the line to go out there, and some of them to make peace. Some is jacked up on whatever and they want to mess with people. So be it. I mean, you got your good and you got your bad. But with all of that going on, I've been telling y'all, you need to police yourself. Police yourself. Your household, your apartment, wherever you live, handle that. Even if you had to make the call, you should have some form of protection. Some form of protection. You need to have it on deck. Hands down. 911, you got to make the call. Well, what you going to do in the meantime? It's going to take them a minute to be routed out to you, depending on where you at. Some cops got to get themselves together after they took that call from dispatch. I need you to head out to Salisbury State Lane or something like that. And then they got to go and they talking to their buddy, man, look, man, it could go down this way, it could go down that way. You ready? I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. I really ain't ready, but y'all, you need to hold it down yourself. Okay? If they get there, they get there. You need to have some form of protection. The police show up, they got protection. If you a law-abiding citizen, get you some protection. Not a bat, not a stick, not a knife, not a taser. You need something lethal, just like they carry. They got something lethal. They got the taser, and they got the stun gun, the taser, whatever, taser. And they got the gun. And which one do you think they use when they get into an altercation with some? They use the gun. Because the gun is going to stop the threat. Okay? You cannot take a knife to a gunfight. I'm sure y'all heard that before. All right? We ain't out making crime, but the crime is coming to you. It's coming to you. The criminal, this ain't nothing but the jackpot for the criminal. Listen to me. Working in Pittsburgh, cruising around all day, I seen a few officers. Before this happened, there was a lot of them out doing what they got to do. You know, trying to make Pittsburgh a safer place. And now, after this, I see a few, y'all. I'm serious, a few. Don't get me wrong. If they catch you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, you breaking the law, they gonna get you. But it's only a few. I can count them on one hand. Before I couldn't count the cars I seen throughout the day on one hand. Y'all, they was out there, but now it's you ain't on your own. You got something still out there, but y'all need to hold it down yourself. I do feel bad for the elderly that do not know how to protect themselves. Some do got some protection. Vets, military people, they will use them if need to be, but you need to do the same. If somebody busts up in your house, carjack you, you only going out to, you probably left something in the car, you went outside at like 3 a.m., 3:50, 4 o'clock because you got off work at 2, took you so long to get home, whatever, and you just getting in and there ain't no police coming, you supposed to already be ready. Me and T Electric Ben told y'all that. You got the dude, I don't want to pronounce his name wrong, Colony on the Wire, Calling on the Wire, Calling the Wire, however you say it. He made the video on Pittsburgh, but I live in Pittsburgh. He don't live in Pittsburgh. Nothing against him. I live here. You understand? It's real out here in Pittsburgh. It's real all over the world. I don't know what y'all police departments is doing. They cutting back, but they cutting back in the burg. It's what they call it, cutting back. I call it, they want the crime rate to go up. All right. Maybe they want to move in a different organization, a different unit to handle the crime. I'm just saying. I mean, they can tell y'all whatever they want on the news. Everybody in the United States is talking about this now with Pittsburgh. Come on, our little small Pittsburgh Steelers, the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Okay, what's next? But everybody talking about the police department now in other states. What's really going on? Because there is something going on. And like I told y'all before, most of the officers don't even know what's going on. They just know that they got cut off. And, less hours. They saving money or whatever. Really? Listen, y'all, they are funded through, I'm sorry, the taxpayers pay them. We taxpayers. We pay for protection. Well, you ain't got that after 3 a.m. You got 22 officers out on the force. Split up into these cars. So it's 2 in a car. In Pittsburgh, unless he on that stuff, he jacked up, he want to go around like he RoboCop, you might catch 1 or 2. But normally you got 2 in a car. So 22 out of the whole Pittsburgh, Homewood, Larmer, East Liberty, Point Breeze. Should I say more? Even going over towards the edge of Swissvale. Y'all better stop playing with me. Downtown, the city, the Strip. Hazelwood. Come on, y'all. 22 officers? Man. So I'm telling y'all right now, if you have Pittsburgh police that responds to your area, it affects you. But how you solve that is get yourself some protection legally. We don't go to crime. We don't make crime. The criminals come to us. And once again, you have to do what you got to do. Criminals act, we react. We already know that. They act, we react. So with that being said, T Electric, keep spitting that, keep giving them that knowledge. And I'm going to keep trying my best to tell them, Market Finn, you already know, you have to hold it down. You got to hold it down. Or else somebody going to put you down. They pretty much gave the criminals a pass. They gave them the golden pass. Yep, straight all the way down to the yellow brick road. And whatever you look, like the rainbow, the leprechaun, what's at the end of that rainbow? A pot of gold was ever at the end of that rainbow in your house? Jackpot, they got it and they out of there because the police ain't coming. Unless this is going on, it's making so much noise and they hear shots fired, they hear something going on, and they just happen to ride by. Pittsburgh is huge. They might stop it. Other than that, you better handle your business. Handle your business, man. For real. Hands down, handle your business. It's real out here. Stay safe, stay strapped, stay legal. Do what you got to do. This is not a violent message. This is just a message to tell y'all keep your eyes open. Don't be stupid. Love your law enforcement. If y'all want things to go back to the way they was, then put some prayers up in the sky and hope that whoever that is up there is listening, and then he'll just magically put police department back in motion the way it was going. But y'all know what I say. Handle your business, man. For real. Handle your business. Help ain't coming. I'm sorry. You are the help. Y'all know who the first responder is to one of these situations of a home invasion or carjacking or anything that's negative coming at you? You are the first responder. Handle that right until the help does come. What did he just say? To handle that until the help comes. You are the help. Help ain't coming. You are the help. They're just going to respond to a situation that unfolded. And if it's active when they get there, then it's going to be cops and robbers. They shooting at each other. Other than that, you better handle that. Because when they get there, they look, messing with me, all they going to do is come take a report. And do what they got to do after that. You know what I'm saying? Mess with me, I'll set you free. Love y'all. Stay blessed.